drag race between a Corvette Z06
Damn.
and a third generation Ford GT. Well, we're going to find out because I'm going to race them over the standing quarter mile. I'm Matt Watson and you're watching Car Wow.
Let's see. Big
What's
race
your
this
money
one.
on?
Now, let me tell you.
The Ford GT. I know the Corvette is very fast. Apparently this model is like crazy quick. But that Ford GT does look special.
I feel the Corvette.
Alright, let's go.
About this Corvette Z06, which has kindly been lent to me by Jesse Iwuji, who's a NASCAR driver. In fact, I've reviewed this car in another video. There's a link to that in the description. All right. So thank you, Jesse, for letting me drag race this car. It has a 5.5 litre naturally aspirated V8. Is that just behind me there? Puts out 670 horsepower and 625 newton meters of torque. This car weighs in at 1,585 kilos. That is dry weight. I think wet with fluids and everything, you're looking at around an extra 100 kilograms. Price of these things, well, they start at £83,000, while the equivalent in dollars in the US. This one here is £137,000.
I'm not going to lie. Don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money, 87, and obviously this specific one costs more, but 87,000 for something that looks like that, I don't think that's that bad. Like, I think that's very affordable for what you're getting.
That's Porsche money, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. Well, not new. Porsche is brand new, can go up a lot more.
Yeah.
But it's less than Porsche. It's like M3 money, M3 competition, M5 competition, that kind of money. But this looks like a supercar.
Yeah,
it is a supercar basically.
To it. Though, if you're trying to buy one in the US, usually dealers will charge extra over the recommended retail price because they're in such high demand. It's a lovely, lovely car. I do like it very much.
Quad exhaust
but not
together,
quite as
looks
much
sick.
as that car over there.
Sick.
So let's speak to its owner and driver, who incidentally is the chap that designed the second generation Ford GT. His name is Camilo Prado. Hey Camilo, how are you?
Good to go.
You're good to go. Well, not quite, Camilo, because we need some stats on your rather beautiful Ford GT.
We've got 650 horsepower
same brake,
on
similar
an aluminum V6 with twin turbos.
Okay,
Smaller
it's a
engine.
3.5 litre, isn't it? You actually have a bit less horsepower than me. I have an extra 20. But I know your car has more torque, doesn't it?
It's got good torque. I don't know what the weight is on the vehicles.
So I think your car's lighter than this one.
It's
It's
definitely American.
1,385 kilos, I think. But once again, that's dry weight. So with fluids, you're going to add an extra 100 kilos. In terms of torque, that thing puts out 750. That's the difference between having twin turbos and naturally aspirated. So you've got more torque than I've got, less weight. So are you confident?
For sure.
So, I've got to ask you this question. You designed the second generation Ford GT. You now have a third generation. Which car do you think looks the best? Just talking about design as a designer and the guy who designed the Mark II. Be honest.
No biased.
It's kind of like saying which one of your kids you like better. It's a hard choice, and the best answer to that is that I want both of them.
Clever
okay,
answer.
But you're in a burning building. You can only rescue one of your children. Which child do you rescue?
Oh my
it's
God.
one or none.
I guess I'd have to take the second generation.
Okay.
That's a good way to put it,
I'm
Matt.
not going to tell him over the radio, but I prefer that one. Don't tell him. Shh. Let's talk about values.
It's 'cause you designed
I think that new in the UK was what? It was £430,000, but they
What?
have gone up in value. Like a standard one is about £1 million in the UK right now. What was the price of?
So if this Corvette even competes with this £1 million car, that is crazy value for money. Even if it loses, but it's close, for 80 to 100 grand compared to $1 million, what the hell?
That new?
This one here, I believe, was 550,000,
Wow.
and that was the base model with no options.
But you've done some things to that car now, right? So that paint is not original, is it? You've had it painted.
Oh, this vehicle is like number 11 in our signature series Ford GTs. It is one of 3 from the third generation that we've done. It has been taken all apart and painted with Axalta paint, very much like an OEM execution. So the vehicle, when it goes back together, it looks like a production vehicle.
And there's also some other special things about the paint scheme or what is on the body. So tell us about that.
Now, this one has been signed by a couple of my friends, Peter Brock, who is the designer of the Daytona Coupe for Carroll Shelby, among many other Shelby items.
So
and
sick.
it is also signed by Bob Bondurant, who is not with us anymore. He drove the Ford GTs to many victories in the 60s, and it's also signed by Mario Andretti that also drove Ford GTs in the 60s.
Not gonna lie, that car is gonna be worth so much one day, just based on those signatures. And
That's probably why it's $1 million
right
now. Yeah.
It's like the after
It's going to be
market
worth
stuff.
even more in like many years to
Oh,
come.
just keep going up.
Yeah.
So that's a very unique car, and that
Crazy
all does
car.
add to the value. So you've got to take extra special care of it today, no doubt. What would I have to pay to buy that car from you right now?
I believe if I was offered 1.5, I'd think about it, but that was the objective when I finished it, because I've rotated so many Ford GTs after doing a signature series on it. But we had so much fun with this thing at Laguna Seca. You know, I was sitting there looking at it going,
That looks so
I'm not going to
nice.
sell it.
I
I just
love
have
the
to
seat.
figure out
It's
another
so
way to
sick.
get a second generation car.
Right,
It
but we're
looks
going to have some
amazing.
fun with it right now by racing it. So we're going to crack on with the race, but before we do, I just want to say a huge thank you to the Peterson Automotive Museum in LA for helping set this all up. You can probably see their flags there. Now I've
Looks
actually
nuts.
put a link to their channel.
I can't hear you anymore.
It's all right. I was just talking to camera, so you didn't need to hear it. And my finger was getting a bit of cramp holding the button down, so I'm just going to carry on. So yeah, huge thank you to the Peterson Museum. Go follow that link and go and watch some of the drag races with crazy cars like this on their channel. All right, it'll really help us out, and say Matt sent you on their channel. Go comment. Right, and as ever, if you're thinking about selling your car, you can do it through CarWow. It's dead easy. All you have to do is upload some photos of your car, give a brief description, and alternative car. Right, let's get on with this race. Oh, before we do,
I'm waiting for this
car
race,
sound
man.
check. Right, I'm going to rev up this flat plane crank V8.
That's basic.
I seem to have a soft limiter.
Yeah, it's not letting them
See
go
if we can
above
get rid of
that.
that.
Okay.
What's going on?
Get rid of it.
No,
Now, surely you could rev it over that.
I don't like that. Bugger.
In order to put it into the non-soft limiter, you gotta put it in drive and then hold both of the pedals, and then it'll turn blue like you'll see it on the screen, and then you can start revving it up.
He knows his shit.
Right, that was Jesse on the radio. Here we go. Let's do it properly.
There we go.
Thank you for that, Jesse. That
Sounds
was a lot
good.
better. What do you think of that then, Camilo?
Sounds good. You guys ready for this?
I think this is better.
It's just a different tone, different note.
I prefer this
Okay,
one.
let's be
Yeah.
honest, Camilo. This sounded better, didn't it?
It's music to the ears.
Yeah. Right, now we can finally race. Let's do this.
Come on, let's see.
Whoa, sideways.
Corvette is quick though. Damn.
Come on.
Corvette might take. Oh no, it's catching up.
Oh, I said
Corvette
that.
had it.
No. Come on. Come on for GM. Come on, GM.
He's gone.
GM.
That was very close.
Oh my, nah, look, for a car that's like worth 100k, that is incredible
Yeah.
performance. How on earth did that do so well, like that well, is beyond me. Against a 4 GT like that.
Oh. Oh.
That was like this. You know he was nervous as
I
hell.
think he won.
It looked like I creeped up at the very end.
That was one hell of a race. I had you off the line, my car went sideways a bit, and then you were just behind me and slowly reeling me in, and I think at the end,
He,
you got me.
he just
That was
took it.
wonderful. I mean, I had some wheel spin to get through, but once I engaged, I was on my way.
So that's one win there for Ford against GM.
It's one nice way to spend the afternoon.
It's not over yet, mate. It's not over yet.
Round 2 or
So
something.
then what exactly happened? Well, it was very close on the
So
line, but the
close.
slow motion action replay reveals that it was the
Inches.
Ford that just won by the narrowest of margins ahead of the Chevrolet. However, both cars crossed the line with a quarter mile time of 11.2 seconds. Now we're going for a rolling race from 50 miles an hour over the half
think that
mile.
Ford's
I'm
gonna
call it
smash
in.
this one.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh,
Oh,
turbo
Corvette
lag,
goes,
my
doesn't it?
friend.
Oh my god.
No way, I ate my words. He's pissed.
He is done.
Corvette destroyed it.
How you doing?
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I missed your cue to go.
Excuses.
No, you can't say that. I thought I won.
It's okay. I had fun trying to catch you.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll give you another go, but it's still, at the moment, one each, right? You won the drag, I won one rolling race. Do you want to give it another go?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Right, and Camilo, this is your second chance. No excuses this time, my
I don't think he's
friend.
gonna win this
I
time.
think he's gonna.
Wait a minute.
I think the Ford's gonna lose.
Come
Wait,
on, man.
he done something. He done something.
I think
Get
he's
yourself
nervous.
level. Here we go. You ready?
Maybe he let him win the first one. I
Right.
don't know.
Well, let me get level. Get level. Drop back a bit. Drop back. Easy, Tiger.
He wants to win.
No, not yet. No, we're not. No. I didn't say go.
You have to call
No,
it, man.
come
Wait for a
back.
call.
Let's go again.
He wants
Come on
to
then,
win
Camilo.
so
You
He's
bad.
so
Three,
desperate
two,
to
one,
win
go.
He
this
wants to
one.
do
Come on.
justice for
Let's
the
get going.
Ford.
Yeah.
Are we doing this now?
He's shaking. Oh my god.
Well, I'll come back. You wait there. We'll get there in the end. Is he just playing mind games with me?
I think he's doing
Part of me
something.
thinks that he is. Hello, you're right.
All right, now I'm
Oh,
just
his
going
hand
to
is
try to
shaking.
follow you, but it's hard to predict when you're going to say go.
There's a clue. Before I say go, I give you 3, 2, 1, and then I say go.
I'll be listening to you.
Okay, good. Here we go. And I'll talk loud so you can hear me.
Let's see, man.
Right, let me get into drive. Okay, let's go. Come on then. Stay level with me, Camilo. I'll set the pace. So, third gear, get into third. Nice and level. We'll build it up. We'll
Then
get to
level.
around 50. And then, well, wait. Okay, so you ready then, mate? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh!
Oh, okay. There we go.
There we go. Alright, he done something, I'm telling you. Because he said, oh wait, and he pressed a couple buttons. Maybe he didn't have it in race mode. Oh!
What happened there was you definitely beat
What the hell
me,
just
or
happened?
was beating me, but I think you might have hit your brakes a little bit before
Oh,
the
about to
half-mile
say.
marker. If I was a good sport, I would let you do it again, but I might not be, and then we'll use a photo finish to find out if you did actually still manage to beat me over the line.
I think I did break a little bit early.
Oh, he
Would you like
flopped.
one last go?
Yeah, I think we're getting better at it.
You're good at the launch, which is the hard thing, but the rolling race
I
is
thought that
struggling
some
with.
turbo
because
kicked in or something.
I can't hear you over the engine noise.
Oh, silly me. Okay, I get you.
The engine's too loud.
The radio in the Ford GT is one of the quiet ones, and seeing if we can get a better one in there just in case that's the problem.
Poor guy.
So you hear that messed up head radio this whole time.
$1 million car.
I think it might sound better now.
Okay, we've turned up the volume. Good.
So the volume was low.
All of those problems were our fault. So we'll wipe the slate clean.
Poor guy.
And this is the rolling race that matters, okay?
Sounds good to me.
Let's get up into
Oh, he
third
could
gear.
hear properly, you could tell
Okay,
now.
here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we
This
are.
Corvette is something else, man.
Where is he? No, he's had it.
He's done.
No chance.
But in the second one, he...
This Corvette
I
is...
don't know.
I think after that
Performance.
process, you lost.
Yeah, I was definitely behind you the whole time.
So what is it? Did you put your foot down to the floor as soon as I said go? Was your response okay? Was it the car having a bit of turbo lag? What was it?
I believe it's turbo lag. It takes me a minute to get good boost.
Right, and that's the beauty of naturally aspirated cars,
Yeah.
isn't it? That they just respond
No
like
turbo.
that.
Yeah, I think I'd be better off
Big
with
engine.
a supercharger.
Yeah, I think most of us would be actually. I prefer superchargers than turbochargers if I'm brutally honest. Anyway, there's one last challenge. and that is the brake test. So it's all to play for now, one each.
Who's
Drag
winning
race to
this?
you, rolling race to me.
Pardon?
To the brake
I think the
test.
Ford's
Let's
taking
decide
this.
who
Yeah,
wins.
maybe.
Better
Ford or
brakes.
GM. Now we're going to have a brake test from 100 miles an hour. When we reach
From
the cones,
100.
we're going to do a full emergency stop. The car which stops in the shortest distance wins. Come on, Camilo, get yourself level, mate. Keep level. Here we go. Here comes the cones. Now, brake.
He's got to hold that steady. Yeah, that Ford one.
Oh, he's still
I
rolling.
think you won that.
A car
that
length.
almost seemed to work.
Okay, so it's 2-1 to Ford. Thing is, I mean, you did win the drag race, which is what matters most. I was really surprised
True.
about the performance of this in the rolling race. Did a great job. On the brakes, though, I suppose your car's lighter. It's more track focused,
That is
even more
so
so than
sick.
this. Did the job. Well done.
Thank you very much. It was great.
Now, I just want to say a huge thank you to Camilo
like,
for
I'm
coming
never coming
along
back
and
here
lending
again.
us his car to
Yeah.
drive with, and to Jesse for letting me drive this car, and of course to the Peterson Automotive Museum for sorting this whole drag race out for us.